Hey everyone, it's Hawkie, and in today's video we're going to do a track guide around Trial Mountain Reverse. We're on board with Louis again, our Season 4 champion, aka the DarkLord, and in this video he's going to be using his current Season 6 Subaru WRX. So, Trial Mountain, it's going to be a difficult track in my opinion. There's a lot of elevation changes, there's going to be a lot of trail braking, and there's going to be a lot of trying to pick out your own visual cues for braking, as there's not a lot of brake boards around here. But going into turn 1, I suggest braking before the end of the wall on the right hand side, where you can see the yellow trucks in your field of view to the right. But then start braking here, it's then into the left hand side towards that first corner, clip the apex, let the car bring you out wide, but then fight the car to bring it to the left slightly, so you can then swing into the right hand side, again going into that apex, then let the car bring you out wide. Be careful, the car will be on the curb here, so be careful on the power, but then keep it on the power here. We're going to start going slightly uphill, ready for the next set of corners. So here, going slightly uphill, you're going to start braking before the end, or well, the start of that yellow barrier on the left hand side. It's going to be a bit of a sweeping corner here, so you're going to go wide, then in narrow into the apex, and then out wide again. Be careful here on the exit, as there is grass, so don't place too much of the car on the grass. But it's over to the right hand side. I suggest braking before that white billboard on the right hand side. But then it's going to be into the left here for the first apex. Let the car bring you out wide slightly to the right hand side. As you see on the right hand side, we've got another apex to clip. Then over to the left, past that corner, and then here you're going to bring the car back over to the left. Start braking at the start of that white barrier on the left hand side where the tree is, so you can then sweep the corner into the right. You don't want to go fully right here, just let the car bring you slightly downhill into the corner and then out wide towards those two boulders on the left hand side. Again, taking on the curb here, careful on the power, but then we'll start getting ready for the tunnel section here, and you'll be glad to know the tunnel section is relatively easy. Obviously just watch out for the light change, because if anyone knows Monaco in F1, it's going to get a little bit dark and then it will get bright again, so get ready to adjust your eyes shortly. But in this tunnel bit here, obviously just be careful when you're racing side by side with people, but it's just a nice straight line, which I'm sure lots of people will be thankful for. But on the left hand side, at the start of those little LED lights, you're going to start braking, come out of the tunnel, keep to the left hand side, then into the right, clip the apex, don't go fully down to the right hand side, then out to the left, a little bit of trail braking here. You then bring the car out wide so that you can go back into the left hand side nice and narrow towards that apex. Again, let the car bring you out wide. Don't hit that curb on the right hand side, as it will unsettle the car, but keeping the car on the right hand side as much as possible here. Start braking at the shrubbery and the rocks there, and you're going to go into the left, clip the apex. This one's quite a tight corner, and it's out to the right. Again, don't pick up too much grass, but we're going to go into our final little tunnel section here, but it's to the left. You want to brake before the start of the tunnel. I've suggested an area to brake here, but then again it's into the right hand side, not fully down all the way down to the apex, but then out to the left. A little bit of braking here. This is probably the section where you're going to do a lot of trail braking, as there's a lot of sweeping corners coming up. But first it's into the right, then out wide, keeping on the power here, slightly left, and then getting ready for the final corner. You can take quite a lot of that curb, but just be careful. As you can see, it unsettles the car a little bit. But then out of the final corner onto the start finish straight, which is quite a long start finish straight. But yeah, obviously like I say, not a lot of brake boards here, so use the time to kind of find your visual cues. But if anyone needs any help, let us know.